Hello, welcome to another good goal or bad defending Man United versus Wolves. Kind of a not muchness game really. United's having too many little pot shots, mini rats fault from outside the box. Didn't really look like scoring unless Wolves did one of these things here, which they overcommitted. If you look, when they've come forward here, United are in their little area here, and Wolves are not coming back and helping anywhere near quick enough. To the speed of play that United are going to play at here through this, you can see that these guys here, one of them need to be back and try to put some pressure on here. And that hasn't happened. So they get an easy little knock around the corner. Watch this. Bonk, little knock. And that's the whole difference there. Let me knock around the corner. The guy's coming in and he misses the tackle. But what that does do is these other players that were running back are slow coming back because he's running so hard to come in. Now, someone has to start running back because what's ended up happening is because he's gone on like nick the ball around the corner, and you know what I mean. When a player comes in, you just think it like just a little bit off him. So that's ended up happening there, and because he's coming so hard and he's trying to win the ball back, he's opened up that space right there. And this is what happens because he does that. Bomph, ball goes, bomph, giving it straight back to him, and now it's 3v2. Just because he's gone over eager, stepped in too deep, and he didn't win the ball, which he didn't have to do. He could have just stayed and held his position. But immediately, as soon as he's gone into that, it's opened up this space for him to run in behind and kind of try to come up with a quality pass, which he kind of does. Gumph takes a step in, goes through, and plays the ball through. Now, these two defenders, quite honestly, are caught in no man's land. They're not sure which way to go because they know that the ball's going to be splitting behind them, and they're waiting to see which way it goes for which runner. Goes in behind this way. It's more of a straight ball than sort of in behind. Here comes the pass. Bosh, there we go. Now this is almost like a classic five-a-side goal. He gives up running. All of a sudden, the keeper's he's done the right thing. He's come down and he's narrowed the angle. He's done a good job. He doesn't want to come out any further than that. He can still be chipped. He can still be put around a corner there. But this guy here does the right thing, squares the ball, and it's a proper good five-a-side goal. Bump, in a goal, 1-0 to United. Yeah, and as you can see, it's all come from one over anxious player running in, overstepping the mark right here in midfield to start with, and miss a ball right there. Bumph, misses it, and the whole thing breaks down and all the space opens up from that. If you look at it from this point of view as well, you can see that there's 3 Wolves players, none of them are goal side. That's massive, and that's why that cap's opened up there. Yep. That's what happens when you overcommit and you miss the ball, boys and girls. Here we go again for goal number 2, and you can see the similar sort of situation is happening. United are running. There's no pressure on the ball because it's been beaten here. Wolves have pushed up too far because they're trying to get an equaliser, trying to get something out of the game, and they've been caught on the break. Well, right near the end of the game. Half of me goes, yeah, you know what, I'd probably be doing the same thing. We're only 1-0 down, boys. Let's go push and try to get that extra goal. We might lose 2-0 because of it, and that's what happens in this case here. The rat himself is on the ball. What he ends up doing, he ends up playing this nice little pass here. There he is. There's the rat on the ball. He ends up playing this nice pass, weighted ball into the young'un here. Not sure who the blondie is here, but he's got a bit of pace on him, and we're off to the races again. But look again, more United players are back than the Wolves players. I'm not sure if they've got the legs left in them, but the separation distance is too big there. Obviously, one guy's going back with him, gets back into the box. But I like what this little fella does here, to be honest. He's in a bit of a foot race. He's going. Gets inside of the box, and then he does this. Bump, a bit of composure, and then he puts it into the near post. That's quality. Well done, lad. Well done. To do that, because a lot of people do, is when they run into the box, they panic, and then they have that quick shot. He doesn't. He slows it down when he gets in there, picks his spot, and puts it in the bottom corner. Well done, lad.